Today on Midday at 12:30, it is National Cheese Pizza Day, so we're going to put a little twist on this. Bar Louie is here to celebrate with some flatbreads and brews.
Plus, find out about this year's Festival of the Horse. Organizers are here to give us the details about the 39th celebration, complete with a parade and a very special Grand Marshal. This is Midday.
Good afternoon. Happy day before Friday. Thanks for joining us on Midday at 12:30. I'm Amber Freeman.
And I'm Adam Banks.
Great to have you back.
Hey, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to be here with you on this Thirsty Thursday.
I guess because it's been a short week for so many people, does that set you back or forward as far as days?
Oh, I would say it sets me back a little bit, just a tad.
So you think it's like Wednesday?
Yeah, I do. I always am writing the wrong dates every time I'm writing down the date. So I think it's probably, I blame it on Labor Day, the holiday.
The holiday. I like to, that's better though, because there's nothing worse than thinking that it's a day early and you're closer to the weekend and then you're like, oh, what? That ruins the week. Maybe not. Maybe you don't like the weekend. So
I don't know, and the weekend's almost here. It's Friday. But, you know, we know that school has started back for most people. College students are already back. Most of them are.
Right.
And this is the big day for them. This is their weekend. Thursday night.
Is it? Oh, to go out for college kids. I forgot about that.
You are not that old.
I didn't go out in college, so what would I know? I was in studying on Thursday night.
Were you at the library?
Every day.
Hitting the
Every
books?
night I just went home and studied. I forgot Thursday is kind of the big go out night, isn't it? Is it that way in Lexington as well?
It is that way in Lexington. And I will say this, those who stay on the weekend though in college, I recommend that. That's a whole mood. That's a whole vibe.
Stay in school?
Just staying and not going home on Thursday night. See, the reason, not Thursday. Okay, so the reason.
Wait, but what if you go somewhere away to school?
Okay, here's the thing. When people, the reason Thirsty Thursday even exists is because people like to go home on the weekends. Most people.
If they live close?
Locally.
Okay.
You, for instance, went to the University of Florida.
Do you just like to call, so I just get all the emails all this week, aren't you, Adam?
Hey, and you know, that game's coming up, so that's why I keep it fresh on your mind.
It's always on my mind. Listen, I have no qualms. I cheer for the Cats every single darn game, probably more than a lot of people out there, except for the game against my alma mater. I think that would be almost cheating on your school.
I completely understand. Look, I didn't go to the University of Kentucky, and I'm a huge fan. I went to Morehead State, which is still an in-state school, but whenever they play Morehead, which is rare, but when they do, I'm always cheering for the Eagles.
Yeah, well, we'll save this conversation for later. Go Cats. And Gators. Just kidding. Be safe out there if you do Thirsty Thursday or whatever it is. I don't know. But I want to take the moment to send some really special birthday wishes to one of our very, very special viewers.
Yes, happy 90th birthday, Mr. Buster Bailey. We're told that you love to drive around the town in your red Ford pickup truck. Hopefully you get to do that today.
Mr. Buster looking sharp right there with the family. We love that you are watching. 90, that's a big one. Maybe he's going to go celebrate Thirsty Thursday.
He ought to.
Get crazy with those college kids. Keep it young, right? Thank you so much for watching, Mr. Bailey. And happy birthday to you.
Yes, looking great.
All right. Do you sleep well? I don't know if we've had this conversation.
I do sleep well. Sometimes I have some crazy dreams.
Okay, so that means you sleep really well if you're dreaming.
Really? Okay.
All right, well, some of us may not sleep as well as Mr. Banks. And if you're having trouble sleeping, maybe it's because you are one of the many Americans who would sacrifice, okay, let me back this up. A lot of us don't sleep well. A lot of us don't sleep so many hours. A lot of moms out there, a lot of dads, a lot of people with a lot of stuff on their mind, you know. But would you trade in a perfect night of sleep for less money in your salary?
No, I don't think I would.
I agree, but a new study found nearly half of Americans would take a 10% pay cut for just one perfect night of sleep.
The survey of 2,000 discovered that the average respondent will go a full 5 days between good nights of sleep. Here are some other statistics.
All right, that's a lot. I don't know if 53% of people surveyed said they wish they could hibernate for 6 months. Yes, That is my dream in the entire world. Like, that is my #1 dream, just to hibernate.
Just to disappear for 6 months.
No, just to sleep. Just to sleep for 6 months.
Yeah, sometimes, well, they say that really, I don't know who I mean when I say they.
That's my favorite.
They say that really a person only needs 3 or 4 to function, 3 or 4 hours. But I don't know. Here's another one.
Have you seen my face on 3 to 4 hours of sleep?
Here's another one. It says 48% said they yawn all morning.
All right, and 35% said they're in a cranky mood all day.
Yeah.
Are we blaming that on sleep, though?
35% hit the snooze button more than once. I'm guilty of that.
And other things the survey showed are people just want more sleep. I don't know if I would put in money for more sleep from my salary. I would get paid to hibernate 6 months. I'd take that easy.
So, I mean, that is so interesting, though, that you said that I am a since I dream a lot, I'm a deep sleeper. I don't know.
I'm not a psychologist.
I'm going to tell you about my dreams, and you're going to say that's not a good sleep.
No, they're dream dictionary. I believe that stuff. All right, well, still to come, let us know on our Facebook page if you're a good sleeper or if you would take money away from your salary in order to have a better night's sleep. Still to come, we are talking horses. It is time for the annual Festival of the Horse.
After the break, we'll tell you why it's important to celebrate the role of the horse in the heart of the bluegrass.
Thanks for staying with us. The Festival of the Horse is a 3-day event providing live entertainment, arts and crafts exhibits, and so much more. We have Bailey and Natalie here with all the details. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, horses, pretty much the livelihood of a lot of people here, but everybody else enjoys them. You have an entire weekend to celebrate the animal.
Yeah.
Tell us about the festival.
Yeah, so it's 3 days packed full of fun. We've got vendors. There's actually 88 different vendors set up down Main Street. So you get to shop, eat, all that good stuff. We have live music all weekend. That's regional and local artists that'll be there. There's parades, one specifically for the horse. So there's an all-horse parade that's sponsored by Toyota. There's also a horse show and horse games. So lots going on.
Really cool. So what is it about this festival that draws the community to it?
I think there's, especially these days, there's not too many full events that celebrate the horse, surprisingly, in horse country. So I think that intrigues a lot of people, but also it's huge, 39 years. This is the 39th year. Next year will be the 40th. So I think just that continuing factor to it in all those years really makes it a big event for everyone.
Well, and it speaks volumes for all that you do in Georgetown to put on this festival so many year after year after year and have so much success. Now, you have a really cool thing every single year. You have a grand marshal of the entire festival. And this year, I can't wait. Tell us who is our grand marshal this year.
Yes, so Oliver, he is a mounted patrol horse at the Kentucky Horse Park. So we're so excited to have him. Briarfest also helped have him a part of their event as well. So we're really excited. He'll kind of get it started for us for that grand parade at 5 p.m. on Saturday. So
see, right there. It's all about the horse. When you're grand marshal of an entire parade and festival is the animal, I don't think we can beat that.
Exactly, exactly.
There's always so many things going on at festivals. What other type of activities will be at the festival?
Yeah, so there's so much going on. Like I had said, there's horse games, horse shows, the parades. Friday night there's a children's parade, so it's not necessarily about the horse, but all of the kiddos. And we even have a pet parade, so you can bring your pets down on Sunday and walk down Main Street and shut them off.
Super fun. So much going on. Where can we find out more information about the event? And also, do we need tickets to attend, or do we just show up?
No, it is free. So you can actually go to festivalofthehorse.org /schedule if you want the full schedule of all the events that are going on. Live music, all kinds of live music the entire weekend, arts and craft vendors, all those special parades, all of that will be on there.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Definitely go check this out. Head up to Georgetown this weekend. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
What better weekend than to celebrate the animal that we all love here in the bluegrass? Go check it out. And stay with us because after the break, we have our resident chef, Allison Davis. She's showing us how to make easy one-pot meals.
The recipe after this. You are watching Midday.
Thanks for staying with us. Okay, it is National Cheese Pizza Day, but who really just wants your normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill cheese pizza, right?
Not many people.
No, it's boring. So we have Bar Louie here. They have some amazing flatbreads that you can pair with some amazing brews. We have Todd Jackson on the show. Todd, it's not your first time on Midday. We always love when you come. Thanks for being here.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me.
Well, you are kind of the go-to place as sports season is starting up. People are tailgating. People are coming in to watch the games. You have the perfect venue for that.
Yes, we do. We have excellent atmosphere. We got TVs everywhere. There's not a bad seat in the house.
Oh, that's great. Well, I see that you have flatbread. I see that you have beer. I'm big on pairing these together. I like to have beer with my flatbread. So what is the most popular combination for
Our
beer?
most popular combination is our bourbon, barbecue, and roasted pineapple pork flatbreads. And I like to pair that with our Kentucky Bourbon Bale Ale.
Ooh, we're going to double up on the bourbon here.
Yes, you cannot go wrong with bourbon.
Okay, Todd, can I just, taking a little gander at your flatbreads, I don't know if I've ever seen such elaborate appetizers like
Yes,
this, meals in themselves.
Yes, all of our food is chef inspired. Everything's made right in house. So we do definitely put out a quality product.
All right, well, let's talk about this one with bourbon stuck out to me, but I see there's a lot of other stuff on
Yeah,
there.
so it's kind of a tongue twister. It is the bourbon barbecue, roasted pineapple and pork. So you have your bourbon barbecue sauce. You have your roasted pineapples. You have pulled pork on it as well, and it has a little bit of mozzarella provolone cheese as well.
Adam, I think you should go in and try that while you tell us about this beautiful piece of artwork here with all the veggies.
Yes, this is our roasted veggie flatbread. It has a spinach and artichoke base on it. It has marinated artichokes with caramelized onions, a few radishes, and can't forget the cherry tomatoes.
Can't forget the cherry tomatoes. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. That's like an entire garden on a piece of bread.
Yes, you have to have the fresh options for those who
Oh,
like
yeah.
it.
I'm going to be digging into that in a minute. I won't be rude and lean over the table. All right. Do you have all kinds of beer specials going on for all these
Yeah,
games?
so Thursday, as everybody should know, it kicks off the NFL season.
Mm-hmm.
We have the best bucket beer special in town. You can get five domestic beers for $6. Oh,
wow.
What?
Yes.
Isn't that the cost of one beer?
Yeah, basically it is, and also you can get. We have the imports as well. You can get 5 imports for $15 too. That is on Thursdays for the game.
All right. What about the weekends? Do we have things going on during the weekends? We
Yes,
have
on the
UK games.
Yeah, on the weekend for the UK games we have our Bluey, which is our blue martini that's inspired by UK, and it's $5. And then we do the 350 drafts as well.
Very nice. Oh, I love to ask people this. What is your personal favorite out of your beer selection and your flat brew?
My personal favorite is the Bourbon Bale Ale.
Yeah?
Yes, it is. That is my personal favorite. I love to have one of those, and I'd be
Just
honest.
one?
Yeah, let's just say one.
Being safe, right?
Just being safe, yes.
So that's your favorite. You don't just offer flatbread. You have all kinds of things on your menu.
Yes, we have burgers. We have tempura shrimp. We have
Tots.
loaded
Say it.
tots, fresh salads. We have a little something for everybody. It's not just your average American bar food.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful too. You can go online and actually see the menu and see the items, and you're like, woo. I told Todd, I was like, you feel free to bring in whatever you want today.
Yes,
Yeah, Todd,
yes,
I'm going to
and I
try a piece of
appreciate
this too.
Yeah, it's excellent. It
Excuse
really
my
is.
reach.
All right, Todd, you have a really cool promotion going on because there's a big game in town, in case we didn't know, coming up next week. I know every UK game is big, but following Saturday, sold-out game against UF. Is something going on then?
Yes, we're going to give away. We're going to do a raffle and give away tickets to a game, and you got to come in to the bar to qualify. And usually, what I do is I'll give tickets away in the bar. Then usually at the end of the third quarter, I will announce the number, and whoever has the winning ticket will get 2 tickets to a UK game.
So is this any day that you can come in, or is this on?
No, we're gonna do that next Saturday's game.
Gotcha. So go into the bar, go see Todd.
Come into the bar, come see me. Tell me you're here for the raffle. Sit down, have a beer, have a burger, or have a good, healthy flatbread, and enter to win a pair of tickets to a UK game.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, and don't be surprised if you see me and her there too,
Please,
enjoying
please.
the flatbread and the beer.
First round's on me.
Oh,
I've already
okay.
eaten half the food on the table here.
Sold. All right, you tried both. What's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with the barbecue
Bourbon, barbecue, and pork and roasted pineapple. It's a tongue twister.
Yes, it's great. It's excellent. It's not spicy, and for me, that's a plus because a lot of these flatbreads that I've eaten, there's always a little spice to it, and this one doesn't have it. So
Yes, it's very mild.
I think it's great.
No,
Yes.
I like a little spice in my life.
Oh,
So
do
you
you?
know that. We just put on some sriracha on there. We'll make that work. Todd, thank you so much for being here.
I
Every time
appreciate
you're
you
here, it
having
is a
me.
pleasure. Where do we find Bar Louie?
Bar Louie, we're at the Fayette Mall, right in the front. You can find us. We're facing Nicholasville Road. Come in, have a beer, have a flatbread, and it's a very homely atmosphere.
Awesome. Your hours?
Our hours are, we close at 1 a.m. during the week and 2 a.m. on the weekend.
Which is perfect because you can go there late night and enjoy it. Start in the morning for the first game and then go all the way through. Go see Todd. Try to win those tickets. Thank you so much. Thank you for trying both.
No problem.
Have a great one. Guess what, guys? Tomorrow's Friday.
Yes, bye.